Hi, we got another video here on B9 robot build. Those of you who are familiar with Craig Reinbrecht's buttons, acrylic buttons, are really nice. On our club website, builder's website, he sells them and he has videos that he shows on how to assemble them and all. David Schulpius also has videos on that, on how to put these together. And I'm just going to add a little bit, just 2 cents of my input on this, because I did it just a little bit different. They recommend putting the glue strip, glue strip on the clear part. But I bought the tape they recommend, the two-sided Gorilla tape, clear Gorilla tape, but it's exactly 1 inch width, which is exactly the width of the color acrylic backing. So I actually put it on there. I have less trimming to do. Basically, just 2 of the 4 sides need to be trimmed. So here I've got it already put on. You can see it there. And the other reason I want to do that is once I do put the clear on, as I've got here, the little overhead, and I didn't get it quite centered, so I may end up redoing this, who knows, but it's probably close enough, because the edges now have a little bit of the glue tape on there, and that can hold to the back side of the bezel, and that way you don't have all 10 of them hanging there that you got to try to hold into place when you're screwing everything together, because they will actually glue a little bit, stick a little bit on the back side of the bezel. So I'm going to try that. I'll come back here in a second and show you how that works. All right, so there it is, mounted in there. And now it's pretty much in place, so it makes it much easier to assemble. All right. So you might give that a thought, putting the glue tape, whatever you call it, the double-sided tape on the bigger clear or colored acrylic, and then applying the clear part on top. One other thing to do is in how you actually apply it. And hang on, like I got to go get another unit to try and show you. Well, I guess I can show you with this on the back side. So you put basically, you roll out the tape and you put this on there. But then I take a wooden dowel and do the rolling from one side to the other. It's kind of hard for me to show with one hand, and because it really takes 2 hands to roll it. But anyway, you roll that pin or dowel over the surface, and that rolls. You know, they both talk about how to roll that on there, but that's a technique I learned as a kid on doing some gluing stuff where we needed to make sure there wasn't any air bubbles in there. And basically you take something that's round and roll it across it, and that surface basically will touch just a small sliver as it rolls across and gets a nice even deal. So give that a shot. Use something round, or dowel or something like that, to roll across it when you're trying to get the tape to stick without any bubbles. I hope this adds a little bit to the assembly of the buttons. Let me know if it works.